Soon be on the street. The superintendent is threatening to fire all of them unless they spend more time improving their teaching. And Scott Yunt. In Central Falls, Rhode Island could soon be on the street. The superintendent is threatening to fire all of them unless they spend more time improving their teaching. NECN's Scott Yunt live in Central Falls tonight with that story. Scott?
Well, RD, the Rhode Island Commissioner of Education has laid down a pretty serious mandate to overhaul these schools, and the superintendent has been working with the teachers union to make some ambitious changes. But tonight she tells us she's had enough.
A likely heated closed-door meeting. The superintendent of the Central Falls School District has laid down a firm demand with the teachers union. Spend more time with the students in and out of the classroom, or else those teachers will be looking for work.
We did receive a letter about a deadline to sign by noontime tomorrow, February 12th. We think that's unnecessary.
In the poorest community in Rhode Island, the challenges are great.
We've made some incremental growth, very tiny steps, and it isn't strong enough.
The school district has been consistently underperforming and has been in corrective action for now 7 years. Only 48% of kids here graduate high school, and the superintendent, with the backing of the state's governor and commissioner of education, is set to start over.
No way are we allowed to remain status quo, so we need to make some strong decisions and some major changes.
And you won't rule out getting rid of all the teachers and starting?
No, I won't rule that out.
The 74 teachers in the district have been given until noon on Friday to agree to a list of changes, including a longer school day. They, at the time of this report, had made no agreements.
We hope that we can have, resolve this issue, but we can't work under that deadline. There is, as far as we're concerned, there is no deadline.
The superintendent says the real losers in all of this are the kids, RD. That's the ones, those people that she's trying to help, 800 kids in this school district.
Scott, I'm trying to understand this dispute. Is this, in effect, a contract dispute that the superintendent, the administration, is trying to impose contract changes?
Well, it's not as much a contract change as it is a change in the way they do business. They want the teachers to extend the school day by half an hour, and they're agreeing we're disagreeing on how much they should be paid to do that. There are a number of other issues here. There's a transformation model. There's also what's called a turnaround model. The transformation model is the one they've been working on to try to get the teachers to change the way they do things at the school to improve the education. The turnaround model, which is the one that the superintendent's now turned to, is the one where she says, we'll fire them all and start over. Is there any process going on here? Are both sides talking to each other, or is this take it or hit the bricks? Well, there was a talk tonight, but that broke down. We spoke to the teachers union. They didn't really have any idea when they would be speaking again with the superintendent, but the superintendent said she's going to fire them tomorrow at noon. However, the termination letters would have to go out and reach the teachers by the 22nd of February. That's the day before the trustees meeting, which, by the way, the trustees have said they support the superintendent, and that's when the firing would be official. A story we'll be watching in Central Falls, Rhode Island. Scott Yunt tonight. Thank you.